The global landscape is shifting. We are witnessing a transition from a unipolar world, dominated by the United States, to a multipolar one. Multipolarity signifies the emergence of multiple centers of power. These centers compete and cooperate on the world stage. The rise of new powers, particularly China and Russia, is challenging US dominance. Economic growth and military modernization have empowered these nations. International institutions designed for a unipolar world are struggling to adapt. Decision-making processes are becoming more complex. Yet multipolarity also presents opportunities for more equitable and representative decision-making. The challenge lies in harnessing these opportunities while mitigating the risks.
The United States is grappling with the realities of a multipolar world. Its long-standing hegemony is being challenged. A key aspect of this adaptation is a renewed focus on alliances and partnerships. The US is strengthening ties with traditional allies in Europe and Asia. It recognizes the importance of collective action in addressing global challenges. It is also seeking to build new partnerships, particularly in the Indo-Pacific region. However, the US faces challenges in maintaining its global leadership. Domestic political divisions have hampered its ability to project strength abroad. Despite these challenges, the United States remains a formidable power. Its ability to adapt to the realities of multipolarity will be crucial for its own security and prosperity.
Russia, under the leadership of Vladimir Putin, has re-emerged as a major player on the world stage. It seeks to restore its status as a great power. Russia's approach to multipolarity is assertive and often confrontational. Military modernization is a key pillar of Russia's strategy. The annexation of Crimea and its military intervention in Syria and Ukraine are stark examples of this assertive foreign policy. Russia is also actively forging strategic partnerships, particularly with China. Actions of Russia have had a destabilizing effect on global governance. Its willingness to use military force has raised concerns about international security. However, Russia's influence should not be overstated. Its economy is relatively small and heavily dependent on energy exports. The rise of a global powerhouse. China's rise has been the most dramatic geopolitical development of the 21st century. It has emerged as a global powerhouse. Its economic might, military capabilities, and technological prowess are transforming the international system. China is actively shaping the emerging multipolar world order through economic statecraft and strategic investments. The Belt and Road Initiative is a prime example. China is also expanding its military capabilities, raising concerns among its neighbors and the United States. However, China has been careful to avoid direct military confrontations. It prefers to advance its interests through economic and diplomatic means. China's growing influence is evident in international institutions. China's rise presents both opportunities and challenges for the world. Historical parallels and emerging tensions. The current geopolitical landscape has drawn comparison to historical periods marked by shifting power dynamics. The US-China rivalry has been likened to the great power competition between Great Britain and Germany.
Sino-Soviet split during the Cold War serves as a cautionary tale about the complexities of managing great power relationships. While Russia and China currently enjoy a close partnership, their long history is marked by periods of both cooperation and conflict. The specter of the Peloponnesian War looms large in discussions of great power rivalry. The lessons of history suggest that multipolarity does not necessarily lead to peace and stability.
The imperative of cooperation. Navigating a complex landscape, multipolarity presents a complex and challenging environment for global governance. Traditional institutions and mechanisms are struggling to adapt to a world with multiple centers of power. The need for cooperation among states has never been greater. Climate change is a prime example of a global issue that demands international cooperation. Global pandemics such as COVID-19 have underscored the interconnectedness of the world. Cybersecurity is another area where international cooperation is paramount. Cyber attacks transcend national borders and pose a growing threat to critical infrastructure. Multipolarity does not preclude cooperation, it makes it all the more necessary. States must find ways to work together even as they compete. Section 7, Multipolarity's Promise and Peril Shaping the Future of Global Governance. See, multipolarity presents both opportunities and challenges for the future of global governance. On the one hand, it has the potential to lead to a more equitable and representative international system. On the other hand, it could result in a more fragmented and conflict-prone world. The success or failure of multipolarity will depend on how well states manage the transition. Effective communication and diplomacy will be essential for managing great power relationships. States will need to find ways to address their differences peacefully. The rise of non-state actors adds another layer of complexity to the multipolar world. These actors can be sources of innovation and cooperation but can also challenge state authority. How this transition unfolds will have profound implications for peace, security, and prosperity in the 21st century.